Good afternoon. If you are driving by and you see me coming out of a store, and as soon as I open the door, I take off running towards my car. And I've got a box of shoes, but I don't have a bag for it, and I'm running through the parking lot to get to my car. And then you see coming out of the store, you see one of the employees. They have the shirt on that identifies them as an employee, and they're running after me, and they're chasing me, and they're trying to signal me. And you're driving by, and you see this. What are you going to think? Are you going to think that, boy, I guess he just stole those shoes from that store, and that person is trying to run him down so that they can get their money? You might think that. And that might be the first place that your mind goes. And it might be that in other situations, you see something or you hear something and you immediately jump to the worst. That they must have meant it when they said it, they must have meant it in a derogatory way or in an offensive way. If you see something, you immediately think the worst of the situation. You immediately think they're in trouble, or they've done something wrong, or certainly laws have been broken. You immediately think that. That could be you. But if you were able to talk to me, you might hear me explain my situation. 1, I don't like to take plastic bags if I can help it. 2, I have the receipt in my pocket. I don't wave it around when I'm leaving the store. 3, I was running because I was late for my next appointment. 4, the employee was trying to catch me because I left my cell phone in the store and they wanted to make sure I had it. See, there could be a good explanation for every part. And the same thing when you are hearing people and when you are watching people, when you are interacting with others, there is one way to take it that could be the worst. And then there's the other way that involves taking it in the best possible way and certainly following up and asking for more information. What did you mean by that? Help me understand. Help me see what you saw. Those are good and important questions to ask when we need clarification. Because otherwise, we're going to assume the worst, and we may not be right. That's what God had in mind when He was giving His people in the Old Testament the law that sounded like this. From Exodus chapter 20, verse 16. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. That's more than just telling a lie about our neighbor. Because when we take what they say, when we take what we see in the worst possible way, in a lot of ways, that's like giving false testimony against our neighbor. It's like saying that they've done something wrong, but maybe they haven't. That's what we want to be doing in our lives. We don't want to be giving false testimony. We don't want to be certainly telling lies about our neighbor, but we especially, in this time, we don't want to be taking things in the worst possible way. Find ways when you interact with people to take what they say in the best possible way. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.